Brothers versus brothers, Zeus, for the third time.
Monday night WWE Raw delivered one of the most emotionally charged and shocking moments in recent WWE history as Jey Uso fired back at his cousin Jey Uso following a stunning betrayal that left the WWE Universe reeling. The drama unfolded in the aftermath of a heated segment that saw long-standing family loyalty tested to the breaking point, exposing deep fractures within the legendary Bloodline faction. The Usos, known collectively as one of WWE's most iconic tag teams, have built their careers on trust, unity, and an unbreakable bond forged both in the ring and through family ties. But this episode on Raw proved that even the strongest bonds can be tested when ambition, ego, and personal grudges come into play. Fans were left in disbelief as the betrayal not only shocked the audience, but also reshaped the dynamics within WWE's most dominant faction. The tension between Jey and Jey Uso has been building for weeks, with subtle backstage interactions, tense promos, and in-ring miscommunications hinting that cracks in their partnership were growing. The betrayal unfolds. The shocking moment came during a segment where the Usos were expected to appear united. Jey Uso, however, made a startling decision that went against everything the fans believed about the family. His actions, whether motivated by ambition, resentment, or strategic calculation, directly undermined Jey Uso and disrupted the unity of the Bloodline. Jimmy's reaction was immediate and visceral. Known for his loyalty to both family and faction, he could not stand by silently as his cousin turned on him. What followed was an intense confrontation that saw Jey firing back with both words and action, channeling his anger and hurt into a dramatic response that electrified the audience. The betrayal not only impacted the in-ring storylines, but also revealed a complex web of personal and professional dynamics within WWE. Fans were treated to a rare glimpse of the emotional stakes behind the scenes, reminding everyone that even in scripted entertainment, the drama can feel real and deeply personal. Jey Uso's response: anger and determination. Jey Uso's response was a masterclass in WWE storytelling. Rather than reacting impulsively, he used a combination of sharp promo skills, intense expressions, and controlled aggression to convey his hurt and anger. His words carried weight, resonating not only with Jey but also with the audience, who could feel the gravity of the betrayal. "Family is everything, but loyalty is earned. And you just lost mine," Jey reportedly said, his voice a mix of fury and disbelief. This promo highlighted the emotional depth of the storyline. Jey Uso is not just reacting to a betrayal. He is asserting his principles, defending his legacy, and signaling that any breach of trust within the Bloodline will have serious consequences. The moment elevated both superstars' characters, creating a multi-layered narrative that blends personal conflict with professional ambition. The fallout. Bloodline dynamics in question. The betrayal by Jey Uso has far-reaching implications for the Bloodline. Roman Reigns, as the tribal chief, has long maintained control over the faction, ensuring loyalty and discipline. But this incident exposes vulnerabilities that could lead to internal conflict, factional splits, and new alliances forming behind the scenes. The Bloodline, once perceived as an unshakable unit of dominance, now faces uncertainty. Jey's actions call into question the cohesion and trust that have defined the group for years. Meanwhile, Jimmy's assertive response demonstrates that he will not allow the family faction to fracture without consequences, setting the stage for a tense power struggle within WWE Raw. Fan reactions. Shockwaves across social media. The WWE Universe reacted immediately to the shocking confrontation between the Usos. Social media platforms were flooded with reactions, memes, and fan theories. Hashtags like #JimmyUso, #JeyUso, #Bloodline Betrayal, and #WWE Raw dominated trending topics, reflecting the global impact of the storyline. Fans debated the motivations behind Jey's betrayal, speculating whether it was a personal grudge, a power move, or part of a larger narrative orchestrated by WWE Creative. Many praised Jey Uso for his promo skills and the emotional authenticity he brought to the segment, highlighting how the storyline transcended mere athletic competition to explore human themes of trust, loyalty, and family dynamics. Strategic implications for WWE Raw. Jey Uso's betrayal and Jimmy's response dramatically alter the strategic landscape of WWE Raw. The Bloodline's internal hierarchy is now in question, and factions within WWE are poised to exploit the growing tension. Potential storylines include Jimmy versus Jey, a direct in-ring confrontation that explores themes of loyalty, betrayal, and family honor. Factional warfare. Other superstars may align with one Uso against the other, creating chaotic and high-stakes matches. Roman Reigns' leadership tested. The tribal chief may need to intervene, reassess his leadership, and reassert control over his faction. These possibilities ensure that the fallout from this betrayal will dominate WWE programming for weeks or months, keeping fans engaged and emotionally invested. The emotional stakes. Loyalty versus ambition. At its core, the confrontation between Jimmy and Jey Uso explores a timeless theme: the tension between loyalty and ambition. Jey's actions suggest a willingness to prioritize personal gain or strategic advantage over familial trust, while Jimmy's response underscores the importance of integrity and accountability. This storyline resonates deeply with fans because it mirrors real-world dynamics: the struggle between ambition and loyalty, personal advancement and ethical responsibility. WWE has once again demonstrated its ability to blend athletic storytelling with emotionally rich narratives that captivate audiences on multiple levels. The road ahead: redemption, revenge, or reconciliation. The next chapter in this saga is filled with possibilities. Will Jey Uso attempt to justify his actions and seek reconciliation with Jimmy? Will Jimmy pursue a path of revenge to restore his honor and the Bloodline's integrity? Or will this betrayal spark an extended feud that permanently fractures the faction? The stakes are high. Matches will carry emotional weight. Promos will resonate with deeper meaning, and each in-ring confrontation will be loaded with narrative significance. WWE fans can expect tension, drama, and storytelling that combines athleticism with human complexity at every turn.